What's up, guys? My name's Corey Allen. This is the Overton Report. Listen, I need you to go ahead, tag a friend, like this post, share this post, comment on this post. Those are the 4 things that you can do to help us overcome Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook and their insane algorithm that puts conservatives and real liberty-oriented individuals at the bottom of the pile. Those are the things you can do. That's what I need you to do right now before we move on to this very, very important subject. Like, share, comment, and tag a friend. Thank you so much. Also, you can go to the website below, sign up with your email list, or you can always support us right up here at givesandgo.com/The Overton Report. Thank you so much. Now let's get on to this insanity. Are you ready? Let's go. Guys, what's up? My name's Corey Allen. Of course, this is the Overton Report. Now look, this is a special edition. This has to get out immediately. ASAP. There is a runoff election tomorrow. We've been looking it up. It's in Columbia, the city of Columbia. There are 2 city council members who are running for the mayoral race. Now, there was already an election. Daniel Rickenman and Tameika Devine. Those are the 2 people who are running. Daniel Rickenman got 44% of the vote in the actual election, and Devine got 30%. Now, the way that the rules are in Columbia, a person has to get 50% plus 1 of the vote to win. Their first and second place vote tallies put them in an immediate runoff. But here's the thing. I'm going to prove to you right now that Tameika Devine will lie and will manipulate and will falsify and will just twist reality in order to get your vote. She will do anything she can to do the most shady things in order to win. Now, 4 days ago, that's the 11th, Tameika Devine put a post out on Twitter. And you're going to see it right about here. But I'm going to read it to you. Need a ride to the polls to vote for me, Devine for mayor? Call this number to schedule a ride. Absentee voting is open now until November 15th, which is today, at 2020 Hampton Street, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., excluding Veterans Day. Then she put a bunch of hashtags up, and of course you can see, need a ride to the polls? Call this number. Okay, then the South Carolina Democratic Party Twitter account put out, don't forget to vote on or before Tuesday, November 16th in the Columbia runoff elections. I love that on or before because there's no election day anymore. It's election month. Yay! Hey, got a dead grandma you need to vote? Well, tell us her name. We'll get her in before the voting day. Great. The polls are open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. today. If you need a ride to go vote, call this number. Rides to the polls. Okay, so here we are. You know, it is what it is. Now look, I have talked to people and we have been working for a long time on trying to find somebody that will go on record with these very legitimate allegations that when people step onto these buses or these vans that have like 8 or 9 seats in them, that those people will be driven to the polls, they'll vote, and then they'll get back in and they'll be handed a $50 gift card or $50 in cash or whatever. We know it happens. I have some proof that it happens, but I need to prove who does it. That is where I'm at. So, anybody out there that has this information and wants to go public with it, I will protect your identity. Bring it to us. We will show you what's going on there. But until we have that, of course, we are held to higher standards than CNN or Live 5 News or, News 10 up in Columbia. We're held to a higher standard than them. So we always make sure we have indisputable proof of these things before we go public with them. But make no mistake, that is happening. I'll say it here and now. Now listen, somebody in the United Parents of South Carolina Midlands group made a reference to these tweets from the candidate herself and the party, the Democratic Party's own official Twitter account itself. She said, hey, y'all, if you guys know anyone in the city of Columbia, please have them vote Tuesday for Daniel Rickenman. Please. The South Carolina Democratic Party and the NAACP are busing people in to vote. It's getting ugly. Rickenman needs every single vote. Now, understand, let's make this very clear. She wasn't offering to bus anybody to the polls, was she? She wasn't offering to drive anyone to the polls, was she? Well, you just saw evidence of the South Carolina Democratic Party and Tameika Devine herself offering bus rides to the polls. This woman points it out in a parental group, a group of parents who care about what their children are being taught. And what happens? Oh, well, Tameika Devine retweets a post that uses that screenshot. She retweeted this. Tactics like this have no place in today's politics. It's sad when supporters of Rickenman would spread lies to win an election rather than focus on his vision for Columbia. Please support Devine for mayor tomorrow at the polls. Her pointing to this individual's tweet and, of course, adding the screenshot of this person's post where they simply repeated the information that Devine herself and the South Carolina Democratic Party themselves had put out. And this is how they gaslight you. They say, hey, we will bus you to the polls. And then the conservative says, hey, look, the Democrats are going to bus them to the polls. And then another leftist comes out and says, look at them lying to you, telling you they're going to bus them to the polls. Do you see how that works? Do you see how it always works? Now look, here's the call to action. If you were in city limits, you go tomorrow and you vote for Daniel Rickenman. I've never met the man. I've never spoken to the man. But I know a lying, manipulative, corrupt clown when I see one. And Tameika Devine is that clown. Hey, anybody like Rickenman who is against critical race theory in the classrooms, who's against mask and vaccine mandates in city government, state government, or anywhere else, including the schools, that's my guy. That's my girl. I don't care. We know who these people are. And let's be real. Rickenman has already won. All that needs to happen is that you share this video, you show people what Devine is capable of. Devine is capable of tweeting out, hey, we will bus you to the polls. Tweeting that out. And then when someone says, hey, look what she said, she's then capable of retweeting somebody saying she didn't do that, while leaving the tweet up where she literally did that. Is that who you want running the capital city of South Carolina? That's not who I want running it. And hey, let me be clear. Because that's the capital city of my state, I think that I have a right to talk about it. So, tell your friends that live in Columbia. If you live in Columbia, you get out there to the polls. No excuse. Overwhelm them. If they plan to cheat, overwhelm them. Overwhelm them. And then, if Rickenman crosses us and does the wrong thing, we can hold him accountable. Easy peasy. My name's Corey Allen. This is the Overton Report. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. We will catch up with you soon. There is so much going on. Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Corey Allen. This has been the Overton Report, and this is a special election edition. Share this with your friends. Tag your friends.